the energy in here. We are the Kingdom Kids all the way from Burlington, Vermont. It's as far north as you can get. Kind of like this is as far south as you can get. It's way the hell up there. We are called the Kingdom Kids because we all grew up in the same part of Vermont, the northeast corner, which some used car salesman rebranded the Northeast Kingdom.
And it's stuck.
In an effort to make it sound more beautiful. But it's the woods. Essentially, we grew up in a place that is kind of a redneck woods farmland kind of place. And we like to share a little bit about that place with you, and then hear a little bit about the places that you might have grown up. Kingdom facts. Anybody got any kingdom facts to share with the audience?
Brian?
First thing I thought of was when I tried to quit my first job, my boss held me hostage.
What?
He took my car keys, and I had to try and get my keys back from him, and then I finally was able to, and then he chased me in a dump truck, blocked my car on a ledge, and I had to continue working the rest of that day. I had to work with the Department of Labor for a year to get my paychecks.
Wow. What was
That was
job?
my first job. I was
What were you
17.
doing? What were you doing?
Landscaping.
Landscaping.
Yeah.
And then he went missing, and they found out that he had gone caribou hunting, but his family didn't know.
He went caribou hunting without telling anyone, and his
Yeah.
family got nervous about it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, great.
Just to give you an idea of the size of the place that we grew up, my high school had 400 students total, 100 per class, like freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. And that was from about 12 different towns all into one. So yeah, there were 100 students in my graduating class, and it was like maybe like a 50, 60 mile radius.
Yeah. I grew up on a big piece of property in the middle of nowhere, and it was so remote that like maybe once every couple of months, like some tourist would go flying by in their car with like Connecticut license plates, like flying by this dirt road with us, and they would just get stuck in mud like a quarter mile up because their GPS would have like taken them there even though there was no outlet. So we had to put a big sign in the middle of that road that said, "Your GPS is wrong." So turn back. So that's the kind of place we grew up. But we like to talk to you guys about where you grew up and what makes it unique, or people, or traditions, or customs that might be a little unusual about the place you grew up. Is this jogging any memories that anyone has they want to share with us? Yeah?
I grew up in the DC metro area, and what's great about it is that you have people from all over the world. So, I mean, every single country, every religion. So I went to high school with literally everyone was represented, and it was great.
It's just like
I would say that's exactly the opposite of where we're from.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. What was like, did you go to a public school or a private school?
I went to public school.
And what,
It was a really good public school.
yeah, I bet.
It was like a private school, but just a lot more kids, but a lot more diversity, but a lot of like really picky. Actually, the high school I went to was the high school that was 90210 was written after.
What?
It should have been Potomac, Maryland 2854. But that
Wow.
was stupid, so they wrote it after. But that's the kind of high school I went to, but it was public.
Okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool,
I
cool.
wasn't cool. I was okay.
I like how not defensive you are. It was cool. It's public, but it was cool. It was great.
I was very okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Anyone have anything else about the place where you grew up, or a place that you lived for a long period of time?
So my husband wants me to say that I grew up in.
First time she ever did anything I asked her.
I'm born and raised in Miami, but I grew up in Coconut Grove. 60 years ago, when I was a child in Coconut Grove, my mother was a hippie, and there was a lot of hippies in Coconut Grove, and she would take me to the park for these like love-ins in the park.
Ooh.
And there was a guy there who had a baby lamb.
Oh.
And he tried to convince us all that we shouldn't eat meat or lamb because this is what you would be eating. And, it didn't work for me, but it was a very interesting childhood. And now Coconut Grove is not the same.
Different, yeah.
So
It's bougie, right? Like
it's
that's
very
the,
bougie, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I lived in the Grove until I got married, actually, and then he took me out.
Took you out of the grove and then forces you to share it.
So you can't take the grove out of the grove.
So what love-ins, did you go to those often?
My mother is an odd person.
I love her.
No, yeah. So I have a lot of memories from the park.
Okay,
Being at Peacock Park, which is still there, and, yeah.
okay.
I don't know, I picture Jesus. I picture this guy looking like Jesus, like with his lamb and his
Not
crook.
long hair, no shoes, and, yeah.
Drugs?
Probably, but I was so, I mean, I was a child.
Yeah.
But she did take me to see the show Hair at Cocoa Grove Playhouse. I was 6 years old. And everybody on stage was naked.
Naked,
I am still like traumatized.
I can trust it.
You're not gonna like the next part of this show.
Okay, great, I think so,
We
no.
got enough?
I think we got enough, okay, so we got DC 90210.
DC 90210 school, and we got Coconut
The
Grove.
Coconut Grove, yeah, great,
Okay,
okay.
guys, how about a nice hand for our volunteers?
I feel like we should get some more people to sit with us at the okay table.
You know what, I mean, if we have too many people, then that might tip us over into like popular, yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
It was a okay idea. It wasn't bad.
Hey guys, I'm looking for the losers table.
Oh, it's like second table to the left over there.
Yeah, you guys look way too cool for me.
Oh, not
Too cool, just fine.
enough.
Just the right amount, not as cool as those guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be over here.
I'm taking hip hop classes, but I'm
What?
bad at it.
You're bad, okay. Yeah, that scared me for a second. I was like, man, Brayden, your hip-hop classes are really cool.
No, there was a scary moment where I did a really cool flip and everyone was cheering, but then I broke my leg getting out of the car on the way home.
Oh, you were good in the classes.
Yeah, my
Okay.
mom knows.
I was
that.
wondering where the boot came
Yeah.
from.
Yep,
Yeah.
still got it on. That was
Yeah.
over a year ago.
I'm still the only person who signed the cast, huh?
Yeah.
That's okay. Have my normal cottage cheese.
With a spoon.
Mm-hmm. How else would you eat cottage cheese?
I don't know, maybe a hard cracker.
I mean, like a hard cracker, that to me is like the loser's table. Or something, the popular table wouldn't eat cottage cheese, let's be honest. I mean,
What?
look
The
at that.
paprika's don't eat cottage cheese on a spoon?
No, they're just like big
Oh, they don't
Lunchables.
eat. They don't eat.
Yeah, well, some of them.
Listen.
And that, kids, is what purgatory is. It's like being at the middle table in the cafeteria for the rest of eternity.
Then what's hell?
Hell is, that kid went by, he was going to hell. The losers table in the cafeteria. Don't you want to be with the popular table?
I mean, no, they're mean to us. Why would I want to be at the popular table? I want to go to hell.
Okay,
Yeah, I wanna go to hell.
no.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
hell.
Today after school, I'm gonna go walk into traffic and get hit by a car. Do badass kid things. I'm gonna go and shove a knife into my own tires.
We run into a lot because we understand that sometimes bad behavior does look cool, so we tried to make it like, oh, wouldn't you not want to be the nerdy kid in the cafeteria?
Well, guess what? Sometimes reverse psychology doesn't work, and that's why after school today, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna light my house on fire.
Mhm.
Then I'm gonna jump right back in the house and I'm gonna go to hell.
Don't do
So,
that. Don't do that.
it sounds awesome.
Popular kids.
Popular kid stuff.
I think we just need to watch a different movie about purgatory, so you get a real sense for what heaven and hell and purgatory is all about. Okay? I thought maybe you'd relate to this because
Fine.
kids in the
Go
movie and
ahead.
everything.
Put a new movie about purgatory in.
Well, I don't have a library of movies about purgatory.
Oh.
Just queued up for in case you didn't like that one.
Well, can I just say, I think it's weird that our public school teacher kept us out here to talk about religion.
This is
It's not
this is
your
one of those schools that is sort of part private, part Catholic, part public. Okay?
Oh,
And we have to try to like mix it up and do all sorts of things to sort of meet all the requirements. You understand?
Feels like the worst Montessori school.
Okay, so don't mind what the rest of us are doing here. Just like touch the grass, feel around in the grass, roll around in the grass, become one with everything else, you know?
First step.
And let mom have her fun.
Okay, so first step is don't mind it, but then
Don't-
take part in most of it.
I mean, take part in your own oneness, and I'm gonna take part in the rest of the 11.
Are there other kids here I can play with? Or?
No other kids to play with, but there is a lamb. So you just wanna like have fun with the lamb and
It looks like it has trouble walking because it's so used to being held.
yeah.
Oh no, it's
See, it likes you. Amazing. Okay.
Mom. Mom, are you sure this is the route you want to go down? Just a week ago, you said the hippies were stupid.
Yeah, but that was before I met Tree Branch. And Tree Branch opened my eyes
I don't.
to everything in Coconut Grove.
I think he's trying to fleece us.
Oh, I see what you did there. There.
No, I think he's a grifter, Mom.
I think you need to get another search Tree Branch.
Hi, Tree Branch.
Hello. Hi, sport.
Hi.
Did you find something fun to do here?
I'm trying. I saw
I'm
the
trying to open everyone's eyes to what's in Coconut Grove.
Tree Branch, I showed him the lamb, but he got freaked out.
Yes, well, there are lots of fun things to do in Coconut Grove.
Name 4.
There's a Warby Parker over there. Why don't you go find some cool new specs for yourself?
Okay. You want me to?
You want me to name 4 more? Well, there's these cute little golf carts that go to and fro. They're free.
Oh, 3 golf carts.
Free golf carts, yes.
I feel like you're thinking of a past Coconut Grove that you're trying to replicate because it's kind of because she's on the floor and
Yes.
you're giving me Warby Parkers and things to do like that.
Look, he's trying to bring us back to a simpler time.
Another time.
That's why I quit my job this week.
What?
Yeah, I didn't want to worry you, but I quit my job.
What
and
about
no
my food?
What?
What about everything
The
else?
earth will provide
I've got-
everything we need.
I've got these mushrooms.
You're supposed to just eat a bag of mushrooms? Mom, you're
yeah.
not gonna. You okay?
I mean, if Tree Branch gave them to you, then I trust Tree Branch.
Just eat them very slowly. Just a tiny little corner will do. There, isn't that better?
Not yet. What? Okay. So you want me to leave? What happened to the lamb? Those are the 2 things I'm thinking.
Oh, I lost it.
I could barely walk when I first met it.
Yeah, we have to track the lamb down. So it's like
Is your dinner kicking in?
Oh no! Oh yep, my dinner of mushrooms is kicking in now. Scavenger hunt. That's what I was gonna say. A scavenger hunt, but without any clues. So just a hunt.
Okay, aren't there supposed to be like other people at these things?
Usually there are, yes. I still haven't kicked the CEO out of being early. Everyone else shows up pretty late.
I mean, CEO is a loose term for what you used to be. You used
Start of the first shop.
Like a one-purse shop.
Yes, it was a very expensive purse and no one wanted to buy it.
It looks like this purse shop is just, the door's wide open, there's nobody in there.
I wonder what they're trying to tell us.
I don't think it's art. I think it's just someone went out lunch and forgot to lock the door.
No, I see it differently. I mean, the lighting on it,
There's
the fact
there's just one. There's just one in there. Just one purse.
that the price tag says infinity on it. How is that not art?
I don't know. I guess it's just about intention, right? Do you think the person intended for this to be a piece? Or were they literally trying to sell one purse for infinite dollars? Is it commerce or is it a statement on commerce?
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
If this is art, that's either exactly what they want or theft.
That's a risk.
It's a risk you're
There's
taking.
no art without risk.
Oh, so you become part of the art.
Okay, so far.
So no alarms
Yeah,
yet.
so far must be what they want.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. I mean, this could be all a trap. We could be under surveillance right now.
I know, I'm walking the line between a famous art theft
Yeah.
or thief.
You just could be looting. This could be a bag from TJ Maxx.
I told you that the universe would provide, okay? I left the shop unlocked while we were down at the park, and I came back and there was just a ton of money sitting where the purse was.
You got lucky!
So
You got lucky.
did I get lucky or did I manifest and divine a future for us?
You can't trust Tree Branch, okay? I found the lamb. And it wasn't alive.
All right, kids, you think that you're tough, right? You think that you're cool? Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that a rhetorical
Yeah,
question?
I've been where you've been, and let me tell you, my class is the class that 90210 was based off of. So, I'm kind of a big deal. And now I'm back.
I was born in 2009. I don't know what that means.
There are other cultural references. My class was a renaissance, okay, of high schools. Boy Meets World, ever heard of it?
Oh, I think my older sister used to.
Yeah, that's made after my class. Sweet Life with Zach and Cody. That was after my class. Hannah Montana, my class.
Your class seems to have inspired a whole lot of
Yes.
generational intelligence.
Exactly, and that's why I'm saying you got to give me the respect I deserve, okay? I'm cool. Just like you all.
Were any of the characters based on you personally?
Of course. Okay, you know Tiffany Amber Tyson's character?
No.
No.
You know
I'm pretty sure that name is wrong too.
You don't know who that is? And you're wrong.
you know Topanga? That wasn't me. That wasn't me. But it was my best friend. Okay, Topanga, my best friend had huge hair.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, our last substitute teacher inspired Degrassi. That was way cool. It's a famous show about a famous high school.
Yeah. Yeah.
In Canada, right?
Right.
Yeah. But he's a rapper in a wheelchair, and he was our substitute, and they
Yeah.
based the whole character of Drake on him.
Wait, babe. Drake,
Not Jimmy.
Not the character of the show. They based the character. Drake based the character of Drake off of. You know what? Here's a note. That was my boyfriend. My junior year of high
I don't
school.
think you should be counting us.
I hate going to school in LA because every
Yeah.
substitute teacher has got some story.
I do offer acting classes after
assume
school.
that. I assume, have you also written a softcover book you want us to buy?
No, but I do have these pilots, if you wanna hand these out to everyone in the class, we're gonna do a
Pilots.
reading.
Oh, I don't want to be a reader.
Yeah, you're going to be a reader, go ahead.
There I was, standing in the hallway.
This is not a script. This is a narrative. Okay, keep going.
There I was, standing in the hallway, a very vaguely famous hallway. Yep, you know it. I don't have to tell you.
Keep going.
Is this voiceover? Is that whatever you speak?
This is
No, it
my
says
class,
dialogue. It's
my
Poland.
class invented narration, okay?
That is not Roger's talking.
Yeah.
You want to be Roger?
Sure. Okay.
Roger Ailes was in my class. He was a loser.
Okay. Hey, Tiffany Amber Tyson, it's me, Roger.
Here I am, continuing down the hallway, ignoring people because I'm so popular. Cut to birthday party.
It's good, right? It's good.
Cut back.
Yeah. Cut to birthday party, you see people having fun and they're about to blow out the cake and you cut back to the hallway right away.
That could be in here, but it's not. It's just a cut to one birthday party. Flip the page, cut back.
What has anyone ever based off of you?
Nothing yet.
Exactly.
That's why I'm trying my best in school. I want to be somebody. And
Trying your best?
I am.
Then read that script unironically. I may be a substitute teacher, but I am here on test day. You're supposed to be getting a test that is worth 3/4 of your semester grade. This is now that test.
Hey Roger, do you know where Drake is?
And that's the rapper, not the character, based on the show.
Are those our math tests in the trash can? Full nudity?
Full nudity, okay?
Full?
Yeah, they said they're cutting our show unless we just start making risks, okay?
It's not even in the script. What?
Listen, things are changing, they're gonna close the theater.
It's a family-friendly show. We're
That's
trying.
why we have to do it slowly and anatomically,
No,
okay?
always worse. No, always worse.
We just can't make it sexual, okay? It has to be anatomical.
Anatomical?
Yes.
How do you take your clothes off anatomically?
In such a boring and grotesque way that you're like, oh,
You're using words like grotesque to try to describe. This is, okay, some 6-year-old's gonna be out there watching this. And they're gonna be like traumatized forever if we can't get down the beats of how to take our clothes off.
When you say it that way, it's weird. Okay?
What?
When you say
Is
it
this
that
your-
way,
Was this your idea? Did you talk to the director about this?
I'm making desperate decisions for the theater because I'm having trouble, we're butting heads, okay, with management.
Maybe,
tried everything.
maybe it's just time for Aladdin to close and for some other children's play to take place. You know?
When times get tough, double down.
Double down on what? Double down on what? Just because there's nudity in every HBO show? Is that, there's gotta be nudity in our show?
No, we're just doubling down, we already made the theater hot to feel like the desert. We're gonna do it
Yes.
even more this
Yes.
time.
I mean, that
Another
is,
excuse to take clothes off.
it's not about it, like, I want to take my clothes off because I have this very hot genie costume, and the fact that we have cranked the heat to seem like the desert is making me want to take all my clothes off. Right, but I don't do it because there's children in the audience.
Okay, so if you don't mind, I'm just gonna start airbrushing you blue everywhere, so just hold your hands out.
Yeah, can I get a cigarette while this happens? It takes like 3 hours.
Well, okay, here we go. Blue.
All right. I really have to, okay. Previously, all you had to do was my head and my hands.
Uh-huh,
And now that I have to take all my clothes off, you've got to cover the entire body.
yep.
Okay.
Guys, the parrots aren't doing too hot.
What?
The parrots aren't doing good backstage.
What are you talking about?
All the parrots that we had, the actors.
Oh, the actors who are playing parrots.
Well, the parrot actors.
Oh, the parrots who are
I
actors.
fired the guy playing the parrot and I brought in a real one.
Yeah,
It's starting to wither. We need to get on stage now.
no. Yo, wait, I know a guy. Okay, come on in, Tree Branch. Please, Tree Branch.
Someone to talk to parrots?
Yes, there's a parrot off stage. The show starts in 10 minutes, and we need someone to bring that parrot back to
He has
life.
most of the lines tonight. We made a lot of cuts.
My mother said I had no usable skills.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, look at you now. Look at you now. You're very useful.
And you're telling me that's not a good pilot script?
No. Roger Ailes did not write Aladdin, so why is he doing it in this one?
It's based on real life. It's based on my experience.
Oh my gosh. I feel like you always say that when things get a little stressful. You just don't want to take.
Yeah, also, I can't believe they hired you on as a full-time teacher.
Well, something happened to the other teacher. She ate a lot of mushrooms.
Is that
and-
our teacher in the garbage can? Oh,
No?
I do like the fact that there's only two of us and all we do is kind of stand around and talk about scripts. That's
Well, it's a small school.
small
Okay.
school, it's a special school.
This is no Maryland, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. All right.
Well, do we get to graduate or not? I think that's really the
Yeah.
main question here.
I thought you'd never ask. In fact, you've been in purgatory this whole time.
I knew it! I fucking knew it!
felt like
All right.
something was. I felt like something fishy was happening, and it didn't occur to me that I was in purgatory, and now I feel stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go set my house on fire and go to hell. Great. Is that our show? I think that's our show. That's our